Hi everyone, it's Vania here from the Wellington location. Thank you for joining us today for our special Mother's Day event. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and mother figures out there. So in this video, I'll be making a special plant-based Mother's Day picnic, and that will consist of 2 sandwiches, a veggie platter with 2 dips, and dessert as well, all in, I'm going to try, less than 30 minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is start off with dessert, which is chocolate mousse, because that does need some time to chill in the fridge after we're done with it. So we're going to be making the mousse with just 3 ingredients. Aquafaba, which is the water that's in a can of chickpeas, chocolate, and maple syrup. So the first thing we'll need to do is open up a can of chickpeas and strain out the aquafaba. As some of you might know, I'm not personally a mom, and actually don't, intend on having kids of my own and being a mom. So sorry about that, Mom. Don't worry, she already knew that. But yeah, we do have quite a few moms on our team. So, we'll just strain these chickpeas. There. And then we'll just set aside these chickpeas for later. Alright, so these chickpeas have no salt added, which is important for using it in a dessert, because you don't want it to be too salty or anything. Right, so we actually just need a cup of this aquafaba here. Measure that out. Right, and there's just a little bit left. Right, so we have our 1 cup of aquafaba or chickpea juice, and so we will need to whip this up, but before I do that, I'm just going to get started on melting the chocolate. So I have just a double boiler going, so just a little bit of water that I'm going to simmer and put the chocolate in the bowl to melt. So the chocolate I have here is a bar of hummingbird chocolate, made here in Elmont, just outside of Ottawa. So, it's been a tough time for a lot of people over the last year. So it's really important that we do what we can to sort of support our local businesses. A lot of the produce that I'm using today comes from the Hintonburg Market, a local grocery store that's near our Wellington location, and that's actually where I got this chocolate as well. So we'll just break that up into pieces in the bowl. So we'll just let the chocolate heat up and melt in that bowl. So while we're doing that, we're going to whisk up this aquafaba. So yes, I know I have a stand mixer behind me there, but since I am a personal trainer, I'm going to try and whip this by hand. It can't be that hard, right? Famous last words. hand whisking with just a whisk, I know that a lot of times people, do the full sort of circular motion, but you just actually need to kind of go back and forth on the bottom of the bowl. That way you can go for a little bit longer without getting your arms all tired. So that's what I'll try and do. And what we're aiming for is kind of stiff peaks, like with egg whites. So it's going to be a while. I'm regretting this decision already. It's good to switch hands. And yeah, so like I was saying, I'm not personally a mom, but we do have a few great moms on our team here at Fitness. So Catherine, who you'll be seeing later today with the video, she's got four kids, including 2 twins. Our CEO, Ashley Laurie, she has 1 girl with another girl on the way soon, due in September. And then our COO, Lindsay Blue, just had a baby boy a few months ago. So happy Mother's Day to all of you. How much longer do you think I should go before giving up?
2 hours later.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. Everything within half an hour. I'm pretty sure it's going to be taking me half an hour just to whisk this by hand. Obviously, this is the first time I'm doing this. But yeah, good thing I have myself a stand mixer back there to help me out. So I'll just grab that. Can't say I didn't try. In. I'll just have to grab the whisk. Okay, and we'll let this thing do its job. While this is going, I guess I'll just leave it to run, make sure I'm checking on my chocolate, making sure that it's melting properly, and then I'll probably get started on the dips. Right. So the first dip I'm going to be making is fairly simple. It's just like a dill yogurt dip with lime juice and cilantro as well. So basically you just have to mix in the yogurt, dill, cilantro, lime juice, some salt and pepper, and stir it up, and that's about it. Chocolate has fully melted. What I'm going to do now is just add about a tablespoon of maple syrup to the chocolate. So the meringue part, the aquafaba, is just at about like a soft peaks kind of stage right now. It's kind of fluffy, but probably probably needs just a few more minutes until it gets to like a stiff peak stage. Yeah, hand whisking was definitely a bad idea. I don't know what I was thinking there. Dill dip is ready to go. Almost forgot the lime zest there. Taste test. Alright, so you can set that aside, put it in the fridge. Alright. Nice stiff peaks from the meringue, and a good test is it should stay in the bowl if you flip it over. Yep. I definitely wasn't confident enough to throw it over my head. The chocolate should be cool enough that you can start adding in the meringue to the chocolate. You kind of just fold the two of that in together. So I think that's as well mixed as it's going to get. So I have just a little mason jar in here. You'll just leave this in the fridge and let it set. Alright, so desserts in the fridge. We have our first dip, the dill yogurt dip, in the fridge as well, ready to go. So the next step is to make our second dip, which is called muamara, which is like a Middle Eastern dip. I think it comes from Syria. I've already have everything prepared in this container here. But it's basically made out of roasted red peppers. There's supposed to be walnuts. The store that I went to didn't have walnuts, so I have pecans here instead. Breadcrumbs, olive oil, salt, pepper, cumin, pomegranate molasses, and some cayenne pepper. So the full amounts and ingredients can be found in the link down below. The only thing that people may not be familiar with is pomegranate molasses here. I found this at the local Middle Eastern grocery store. There's one just on Wellington Street, again down the road from our Freeform Fitness location on Wellington. So the store's called, I believe, Al Jazeera Grocery and Meat Store, I believe. So yeah, definitely check that place out if you're looking for pomegranate molasses. So basically, I have all the ingredients in this container here, and I'm just going to mix it all up in my stick blender. So if you don't have a stick blender, you can definitely use just a regular blender or food processor instead. Tastes pretty good. Right, then I'll throw this in another container and leave that in the fridge. So after this, all we need to do is make our sandwiches and prep our veggies for our veggie platter. So now we'll move on to our two sandwiches. The two sandwiches are a chickpea salad sandwich and then a cheese, avocado, and tomato sandwich for the second one. So the chickpea salad, we're going to be using the chickpeas that we used to get the aquafaba from earlier on for the chocolate mousse recipe. And then we're just going to mash it up with a little bit of red onion, a little bit of mayo, mustard, salt, pepper, cumin, and smoked paprika, and some lemon juice as well. So again, all the ingredients, proportions, everything is listed down below. So you can just kind of use a potato masher to mash and mix everything up all together. Alright, that looks like it's pretty much mashed up enough. So you want to leave some pieces in for texture. You don't want it to be totally mushed. So I'll just set that off to the side. And to go with this sandwich, we'll add some avocado as well. Cut it in half, take off the peel, and then we'll just slice it thinly. And we'll use some of this for the second sandwich as well. Right. So just slice that thinly. Set it off to the side. Alright, and for both the sandwiches, we'll also need a tomato. Again, most of this produce I got from the Hintonburg Market. But some of you may know that I have my own vegetable garden in my backyard. So definitely looking forward to summer. And I can get some fresh tomatoes right out of my garden. also need some cheese for the other sandwich. Alright, so I actually have here vegan cheese made out of cashews made by a company called Madfo Cheese, again based off of Ottawa. You can find this from Little Joe Berry's, which is a vegan coffee shop, again in the Wellington West area, just down the road from our Wellington location. Open it up and slice a few slices. This is a vegan cheddar. I believe they also have mozzarella and cheese curds. Right, I think 3 should be enough. Then finally we need the bread. Nice sourdough loaf here from, again, a local bakery, Bread by Us, which is also on Wellington. Grab a few big slices from the middle. Alright, so it's time to build our sandwiches. So this one's got some nice big holes in it. So I think I'll use that one for the cheese sandwich. Let's throw some tomato there, avocado. Cheese. Then I have here red radish sprouts, again from another Ottawa-based company called Backyard Edibles, and this I got from the Hintonburg Market as well. It's got a nice sort of spicy flavor. On. And then some lettuce to finish that off with. Right. So, there it is. Sandwich number 1. Make our chickpea salad sandwich. So you'll just spread the chickpeas down at the bottom there. Slices of the tomato, avocado, and again topping it off with the radish sprouts and some lettuce. So we got our 2 sandwiches, all the dips, dessert still chilling in the fridge. So the last thing we'll need to do is prep our vegetables for our veggie platter to go with the dips. our veggie platter, I have here red pepper, a couple of colorful carrots, some radish, and I have tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes as well. So the tomatoes and radish can go on the platter whole, but I'll just slice up the red pepper and carrots so that it's easy to dip into our dipping sauces. And you can use pretty much any vegetable that you like. Cucumbers work well, broccoli, cauliflower, any vegetable that you like to eat raw. Beans. It's always fun to use things that are, different colors just to make things look pretty and interesting on the platter. Basically just slicing them up into nice long thin strips, good dipping size pieces. And just so you know, I've already failed at my attempt to do all of this within half an hour. Right now we're at about an hour and 5 minutes. So to be fair though, this does include me having to film this all on my own and running back and forth to the camera. And I think if I wasn't so ambitious in trying to hand whip the aquafaba, I might have been able to shave off 5-10 minutes or so. I also didn't plan out all my ingredients very well before starting, so hopefully you can learn from me if you're going to be attempting this, to have everything sort of more prepared. Fancy platter, but this is the biggest plate that I have. So I'll just kind of arrange everything sort of in a circle. Grab our dips. There. So there's my veggie platter. We got our 2 sandwiches right behind me there. And yeah, let's check on our chocolate mousse. Great. So like I said, it's been a little over an hour. Actually, yeah, because probably took 15 minutes or so to whip this up. Yeah, so probably in about less than an hour. This has got all set. I added a few raspberries to the top, and actually let's try it out. This is the first time I've made this actually, so I'm kind of curious to see how this chickpea juice kind of tastes and works. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Doesn't taste like beans at all. Yeah, it's chocolate mousse. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I definitely recommend trying that out if you haven't already. So yeah, that's my special Mother's Day picnic. Let me know if you end up trying this out. And yeah, so this pandemic I know has made it hard for people to meet up with their family members. I myself haven't seen my mom in almost 9 months now, which is tough. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to spend today with her. But I did do something special for her for Mother's Day a little bit earlier this week that I pre-recorded. And yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. So, enjoy my little Mother's Day with my mom. And I hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. To all the mothers out there, to all the, yeah, moms and mother figures out there. Happy Mother's Day and enjoy the rest of our Mother's Day event. Hi, Mommy. Happy
Hi,
Mother's Day.
Phil. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Stay home, locked inside the house all the time.
Your vaccine?
No, not yet. Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
So
I'm going Monday.
For Mother's Day, I made a surprise for you. I made you a picnic.
Oh, a picnic. Where?
Right here.
Oh, oh, thank you. What's that? Sandwich?
Some dips and
Salad?
chocolate.
Ah, nice. Chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate mousse.
Oh, chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
That's good. Looks good.
Yeah, it's really good. I think you'd like it.
You picnic outside?
But this video is gonna go up on Real Mother's Day, so you can watch my video and make.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Tasty.
I'm going barbecue too.
Chocolate mousse. Well, happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed my picnic for you. Yeah. All right. Miss you. Bye. I'll call you again on Real Mother's Day.